Hey, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada, joined by Lubalin. How's it going? Internet sensation.
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
First of all, I cannot even hear certain terms like good evening anymore without just thinking of your songs. You have had such an influence. How has the whole ride been so far?
Yeah, wild. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to see the response, to read the comments, to watch the duets and people using the sound and yeah, just the it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. I want to ask you, I have so many questions about it, but you touched on a good point already about people duetting it using the sounds and everything like that. It must be so nice to not only see the reaction and the yeah, the response from everybody that's been reading the comments and been watching your videos and everything like that. But what has it been like to see people then take your audio and put their own spin on it and come up with their own creative videos?
It's so fun because I feel like that's kind of what I did. I found something I thought was funny and I built something on it. And the idea that then other people would build on that is thrilling. Yeah. I also love just watching people react, like blind react and just laugh to it. It's almost like in coronavirus, we're all like so separated that it's almost like getting to tell a joke in person and you get that laugh. But yeah.
Yeah, because that's hard too, especially when you create something and then you put it out there and you don't know if you're going to get that immediate reaction or what the reaction is going to be, right? So
Yeah.
was it totally mind blowing for you to just see the huge reaction that these videos got?
Absolutely. I mean, I could never have imagined like when I came up with the concept, I was like, yeah, if this gets, 100,000 views, that would be phenomenal. That was like my little I was like, I think I could do that. So yeah, when in the first 2 hours it hit 270,000. And then an hour after that it was at 1 million. And then it did another million in an hour. And I was just like, oh, okay, this works. Yeah.
Go with it. It's got to be weird too, to like you're saying, we're in a pandemic. So to have all of this success and to be blowing up as much as you have been, being on Fallon, but then still being stuck at home, is that just so mind blowing to you?
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. It doesn't feel very real. I went to one real show, but like I had to go alone and because of COVID, right? Like they're like limiting the number of people and stuff. And also so like I haven't been anywhere new all year. Like I've barely been outside of my apartment all year. And now I'm in this like weird building and there's these long hallways. Everyone's wearing masks, so you only see their eyes. And so like I got home and I was like, was that real? Like, it's so crazy.
That is crazy. How was the whole Jimmy Fallon experience? That's insane.
Jimmy Fallon, that was amazing. Like the people at the Tonight Show are so cool, so chill, so supportive. Yeah, like when I saw the email, I was like, what? No, dude. I could not sleep. I was so excited. And yeah, they were just kind of like, we want to do an internet drama. Let us know if you have something. And I was already working on one. And so and which at first I didn't even occur to me that that should be the one, but like they were in a hurry and it takes me a long time to make them and I was already like halfway through, so I was like, this is perfect. Sent them the demo. They loved it. They got Allison Brie on it. Again, I was like, what? Like this is crazy. And then I saw their takes and again, like with my partner and I were just screaming, like, yeah, so thrilling.
Yeah, I feel like they really nailed it too. Like they really encapsulated like what you're going for. It seems
They
like.
were so good. Yeah.
That's so cool. It's so crazy to see, and it's so great that you're getting the attention of people like Fallon. I know like Louis Capaldi follows you on Instagram. Have you been reached out to anybody in particular that you've been like, this is nuts? Or I guess Fallon would be,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even notice that.
No.
No, yeah, there's been a lot of people reaching out, a lot of like follow backs on TikTok of creators that I love, or like DMs from people that I didn't think in a million years I would get that DM. Yeah, so there's like there might be some collabs coming down the pipe. Like, yeah, we'll see.
Nice. Excited to see it. That's so great. I want to talk a
Thanks.
little bit about the process that you go through to then creating these because it's got to take some time. Do you go through a lot? Are you just like scouring the internet for ads that you can put to a song? Are you just, is there a lot of fails that just go in the trash bin?
Yeah, it's tough. Like I thought it was gonna be easy because like the internet is just like infinite, but
Right.
that's like just the problem is there's too much stuff. So and I haven't had much time to like dig around. At some point my partner and I like sat down for like 3 hours and we're like showing each other stuff like, is this funny, like, and like trying to like for us, like the overlap is if she thinks it's funny and I think it's funny, or vice versa, then like we know it's like better, because we both have very weird sense of humor. But yeah, no, it's hard to find good stuff. And so like I'm like kind of constantly looking, and I'm trying to think of also new concepts, or maybe I can branch away from drama and towards like some other silly thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that it's such a creative idea, which is obviously why it took off so much and everybody's obsessed with it. And it's so catchy as well. So it's cool. I'm interested to see like where you're gonna go from here and like what you can turn that into too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to test out some new concepts and see what else people like. Yeah.
Totally. But okay, so you are a songwriter, you're a producer, you're a singer. When did this all start and what first got you into music?
So I started making music really young.
Mhm.
Well, really young. I guess I was like probably 10 or 12, maybe younger. I've been trying to figure it out all day. But yeah, I had like there's a few things that like converged. So like there was always a guitar in my bedroom, and one day I picked it up and I was like, "What is this thing?" And somebody taught me how to play "Smoke on the Water," and so I played that like on loop for like weeks until my mom was like, "That's it. We're getting you lessons so you can learn a different song." Um, I had a Play School cassette recorder,
Oh yeah.
and I was just fascinated by the fact that you could like capture a sound and then you had it and you could just hear it over. So I think that sparked my interest in production. And yeah, things just kind of went from there.
Nice. That's super exciting. Is it frustrating, or I don't know if frustrating is the right term to use, but do you find that it's because you have an EP that came out last year that was amazing? You have music out, but then you get all the success from TikTok and this bit that you're doing. Is it frustrating then that you're getting all success here, or is it more great because then that translates into more fans of your music?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, it crossed my mind like maybe I should be worried that I'll just be the TikTok guy. But
Right.
the way people respond to the music and the way people write in the comments and stuff, like I'm like not worried. And even if I was like even if that was the case that I would become that guy, like the way that people have said, like I didn't realize how much it would mean to people, these videos. Like it's kind of like crazy to me. It was just a joke, and but there's people who they're like going through a tough time, and it's helping. Like yeah, so no, I'm not too worried. Yeah, like it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah. That's cool that you can have an impact in that way and really like turn people's day around. That's awesome.
yeah, it's cool to feel like it matters. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Thank
Do you
you.
think that this is where your life would be at a year ago? Did you expect this at all?
No, 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 nowhere near. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to have a little more attention on my music and kind of have built a slightly larger platform. Like, we had a goal of reaching like 2,000 followers from like December until like for the next 3 months, and I've obviously like shattered that. No, yeah, there was no way to see this coming.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to talk about your song Long Text as well. So is this true that you got the inspiration from the song while you were on a bus sitting next to somebody and you saw the long text on their phone?
That's right. Yeah, I was on a Greyhound at night, and traveling from my hometown, Ottawa, back to the city I live in now. And I got Frank Ocean Blonde in my headphones. I'm vibing. I'm in my feelings. I don't know what like for some reason nighttime Greyhound rides do that for me. Not that I like traveling, but I don't know. There's once you're there, it's like okay. And anyway, so I'm looking across the aisle and I can see somebody's phone and I can't read what they're writing, but I could just see these big text message bubbles. And I was just like, yeah, I've been there. That's a vibe. And so I just kind of wrote down like sending long texts, getting long texts back, and built a song from that. And that was like before COVID. That was like before everything.
Crazy. Yeah. And the song, it's magnificent. You have such a talent of making something that's so catchy and that just sticks in your head. So that's awesome.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. I have a very important question. Your hair is magnificent. It
Oh,
is
thank you.
beautiful. What do you do for that shine? It's glorious.
Oh my God. I guess like like not a whole lot. I use like a what is it like a no poo? My partner knows better than I do what they are. Like and like a like something condition one like I don't know. They're and it's like for curly hair, but I
Okay.
and but then like other than that, like I just try not to like wash it too often. Like it's
There you go. Well,
yeah, that's it.
It's wonderful. I love it a lot.
Thank you.
Great. Awesome. And thank you so much for taking the time. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. I'm a huge fan of your TikTok. Love everything you're doing. So keep it up.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity, and thanks for the kind words.